6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sports.
What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. I hope everybody's doing well, man. In this video, I am showing you guys an epic showdown that I had with Pryoxis, one of the legends on Xbox and soon to be on PS4. And this was late last night after the main event. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the main event between Justin Gaethje and Edson Barboza, but I'm also going to talk about this showdown, this epic showdown against one of the best fighters in this game. But just quickly, as this fight's rolling here, I just want to talk about the main event. I was so happy that Justin Gaethje won, man. You know, that amazing style that he has to push forward, take a little damage, and then just keep on going is just so hard to deal with. And I think the book on beating Edson Barboza is just pressure him. And Justin said it in the pre-fight talk, man. In his interviews, he said that, you know what, once you push Edson Barboza, he'll crack. And he cracked in the fight. And I was so happy to see Justin win, man. You know, everybody counted him out when he faced James Vick. And then look at him now. He's stringing fights together, stringing big fight wins together, and who knows what's going to be next for him moving forward in the division. But what an exciting fight, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And as far as Barboza is concerned, he just didn't have the right tactic, man. That strategy of just trying to fire back after getting hit just never seems to work unless you're like Chris Lieben or something. But he didn't have that right tactic. He didn't utilize his, you know, his beautiful kicks that he has, his ability to use his distance and throw those long kicks, man. He just didn't do it. But you got to credit Justin for pressuring him and for not giving him any space at all. But it was a great fight, and I was so happy that Justin won. But back to this fight. It's Aquaman versus Pryoxis. And it was so funny, you know, Pryoxis, I live in the eastern zone of the world, man. He plays so late at night, and I don't know where he's from. I think he's from Tennessee, but he's always playing in the wee hours of the morning. So when I was just online, just trying to get some fights and using Justin, it was very surprising seeing him on at the hour that I was playing. But I was happy to fight him. The only thing, though, is, you know, I don't really know much about Justin with respect to his moveset. I know he has the Rolling Thunder and all that. So I was just a little unsure about what he had. I knew he didn't have a push kick, and I felt like, you know, I could have used that in this fight. But I'm not going to give away too much. The first round was a nice strategical battle. I didn't want to do too much, you know. I didn't want to overthrow because I know Pryoxis likes to sway back and then attack. So I'm being patient. You know, I always like to say I'm channeling my inner Eddie Paca. Just being patient, just trying to touch him, man. Just trying to touch him. Just trying to let him know I'm no scrub in the mix. And you know, on my other account, check out my stream, I'm ranked, I believe, 67th, something like that. So I'm pretty happy with that. But this Aquaman account, I'm creeping in the 130s, I think, but I just don't have the time to play on this account. But still, it's weird. In this game, even though you're ranked in the 130s, you face guys in the top 20. But anyway, I'm not going to complain about that. I do miss the UFC 2 days where it seemed like the fighting system where you would, you know, the selection system, that's what I'm talking about, was a lot better, man. You would face a lot of guys that aren't in the top 30, you know, as often as you do now. But what a round. What a round. But I know, you know, he's going to change up his game plan. So I was nervous. I was nervous because I'm like, what is this guy going to give, man? And you got to give up all the love and respect to Pryoxis, man, for kicking butt and taking names on the Xbox side and then deciding, you know what, I'm going to get a PS4 and I'm going to beat up the guys on the PS4 side. And not a lot of guys would do that, and I just love him for doing that. Look at the I did the Ed Parker shuffle, and I know Marshall Mine, he made a video in the past, like I think it was this week, saying, you know, he hates it when people try to imitate people. Well, you know what? I'm telling you this, brother. I take a little bit of Marshall. I take a little bit of Retro Rocky. I take a little bit of Ed Parker. I take a little bit of Pryoxis, Swiss Labax, and I mold it into, you know, Smelly Larry and Aquaman. But you got to utilize the tools of all the best guys and try to implement it into your own style. And that's what I do. And using that Ed Parker shuffle is not for style, man. You know, that switch stance action there gives you space and allows you to separate and disengage with your fighter. So a lot of people think that, you know, when people switch stands like that and back away, like how Ed Parker does it, he doesn't do it to, you know, showboat to be like Muhammad Ali, Muhammad Al Parker. He does it to reset and gain space. But anyway, oh, here we go. See how, I love how Prioxis is able to do that. He's able to get that hit reaction and then go for that takedown. So right here, I'm throwing strikes just to gain a little bit of grappling advantage. When you throw strikes off of your back, you're not trying to hurt your opponent, but you're just trying to gain the grappling advantage. He does a nice job going basically from half guard right into mount. And he's moving and grooving. I felt like in this fight, I just had such a tough time denying his transitions. Like, he was able to move in those spots, man, those opportune spots, baby, which allowed him to avoid my denials. So right here, I'm thinking, I don't think Dos Anjos has a jumping guillotine. And then look what happens. Oh my gosh. I get jumping guillotined by the big man himself. But I managed to get out. So I'm like, man, I just got to catch my breath. And then do my thing. And judging by the first round, I love how he does that. But judging by the first round, and all the highlights, I felt like I won that first round barely. And in this round, he's definitely winning it. But I reverse him. And right here, I'm trying to fake and go into stack. I feel like I'm turning into a nice little beast in stack. But he knows what's up. And how the heck... I can't believe he could do that quickly without me getting that window of denials, man. But right here, we're just ripping away. I deny him that transition, and that round is definitely for the big daddy himself, Prioxis, who's still in this tournament, man. He's the #1 seed in my Random Fighter Select tournament. And if you're wondering about the videos with respect to the tournament, they are coming. It's just the guys that are still in the tournament are still trying to get their schedules down and get the fights in. And I can't wait to show you guys more of those tournament fights. But here we go. This is the third round. And in my head, I'm like, it's 1-1. I'm trying to entice him into fighting out of his comfort zone. But in my opinion, I'm like, you know what? I got to get this round. I rock him. I rock the great Prioxis. But I'm like, you know what? Oh, he goes for a takedown. I stuff it. Stuff a Rudy. Ricky J, baby. And I'm really trying to get under his skin by taunting him. And I know some people, they're like, oh, Ricky, I love it when you taunt. The only reason I'm taunting people is to get them to fight out of their comfort zone. And I'm trying to see if he's going to do anything crazy and try to counter. Ooh, man, I got to be careful. See there? See how I back up right there? Because I understand that Prioxis is going to be looking to get that rock back. And I got to tell you something funny when it happens, but I'm not going to give it away. But right here, I feel like, you know what? I'm doing so good on my feet. I just have to worry about him going for takedowns. I'm being patient. And I know that, you know, I just got to protect my head. He's not going to rock my body. Justin Timberlake, baby. So I'm feeling good right now. I'm feeling good. I'm like, am I going to be able to squeak out a decision or rock him again if I have that chance? And I managed to give him a nice little two-piece combo right there with a little extra. And he's looking for that big shot. He is looking for the big shot. But you know what? I'm also looking for the big shot as well. I'm looking to maybe hurt him. So he's missing. And, you know, I feel like, you know what? With 2 minutes left, I'm doing a fantastic job. He's doing a good job backing away. I love his passive style that he has, and then his ability to jump in and really take advantage of an opportunity. So with 1 minute and 45, he's trying to pressure me here. I back away. And then in my head here, I'm like, you know what? I'm thinking Rolling Thunder. Why not try it? And this is just the most idiotic move that I could have done right there. So right there, when I tried to do that Rolling Thunder, it basically gave me a knockdown. You know what I mean? As I was doing it, he hit me with a straight, and I tried to do it again just for fun. I'm having fun in there, but looking back on this, you know, I shouldn't have thrown a Rolling Thunder at all. You know, because this was basically now winning him the round. That silly move, man, that dumb move that I did right there caused me a knockdown. And before that, you know, you got to say I was winning the fight. That's for sure. But I was just trying to have fun in there. You know, at the end of the day, this is just a game. You know, I always find, even doing the tournaments, man, that people take this game so seriously, man. They just take it, like, too serious, in my opinion. So we got to remember to remind ourselves that it's just a video game. We're here to have fun. We're here to be entertained. And that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to entertain you with the Rolling Thunder. And let's see what happens. Is that going to cost me the fight? Is that going to cost me the fight? But Prioxis is amazing. Jeez, his ability to reverse you like he did in this fight was just so cool to see. And man, as you see with the head shake right there, it looks like we're not going to be taking the decision here. Let's hear what they say. So 29-28 for the big guy. And you'll see the stats right here. If only I didn't throw that Rolling Thunder, I think I would have won the fight by decision. But you live and you learn. Now I know next time, no more crazy kicks, no more cartwheel kicks, especially when you're winning the fight against a high-level player like Prioxis. But anyhow, people, let me know your thoughts on this battle. Let me know your thoughts on the main event from Justin and Edson, man. And I can't wait to hear it. Have a good one, guys. This is Ricky J. Baby from Ricky J Sports, and you are awesome.